I'm Lauren Gebhard, a speech-language pathologist. When peering through the windows at Little Lighthouse, what do I see? I see friendship, I see play, and I see joy. I see kids eating lunch, trying and rejecting new foods. I see laughter, and I see tears. I witness disagreements, I see independence increasing, and relationships blossoming. I love watching exploration and learning take place. I observe trust building and miracles and milestones being met. I see progress developing. I see good days and I see bad days. I see first steps take place. I hear of first words being spoken. I see connections form. When I peer in the windows at Little Lighthouse, I observe kids being kids, which, in addition to our mission of glorifying God and helping to improve the lives of children with special needs, their families, and communities, is our goal. We want kids to be kids, and we want the world to see them that way. I see so much more than a diagnosis. Challenges? Do I see those as well? Sure I do. Our kids often have more than their fair share, but in the midst of the difficulty, I see growth. I see resilience. I see the changes we have prayed for. I see God. I see and experience love. I see His masterpiece. I see answered prayers. I see prayers in progress. I see His perfectly crafted plan and purpose for each of these children. And I see His love. I see so much more than a diagnosis. Never, not once, have I looked through a classroom window and just seen Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, or autism. Never do I just see cortical visual impairment, lissencephaly, Angelman syndrome, or any other diagnosis. I see so much more than a diagnosis. Yes, the children we serve at Little Lighthouse have diagnoses, sometimes many. But those of us who serve these precious children see more than a diagnosis. We see through it. We see past it. We see around it. Sometimes we see because or despite it. I hope that when you see our kids, you can see so much more than a diagnosis. Each child is a gift, a blessing, not a burden. They are capable, resilient, spunky, determined, and strong. Our kids are fun. They have preferences, likes, dislikes, favorite colors, emotions, motivations, happy moments, and moments of frustration. They experience joy, confusion, exhaustion, and success. They face struggles, roadblocks, and barriers, just like you and me. Jesus tells us that in this life we will have trouble, and He promises that. And while these children may have more adversity to overcome, it doesn't make the rest any less important or true. They are no less. Our kids deserve the best. Our kids are worth it. They deserve to be included, accepted, welcomed, embraced, desired, cared for, taught, kept safe, and loved. These kids, our kids, are so much more than a diagnosis. So much more.